Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. In the previous time, we have said controlling faculties, 5 kinds of controlling faculties. Those are to control the mind, to stay on one object. Those are, number 1 is saddhendriya, faith. So you should have a faith in you are practicing, like breathing meditation in this case. So if you don't have a faith, you may not be able to control your mind. So wisdom, you should know you are breathing. Also you should know it is a good deed, can produce a good result. Without knowing, without understanding, you may not be able to control your mind on that object. So next one is effort, or energy, or effort or energy. So you have to make effort. Your mind sometimes, according to old habit, may go away, may think other things. Once you know, you go back. So this is a job you need to do. If so, you can control your mind. So another one is concentration. Concentration as a meditator, if it is possible, you should not think this and that so much. So you should pay attention, you should think only meditation object, to focus the object. So another one is mindfulness. Mindfulness is remembering, always trying to remember this object. Don't let to forget. So those are controlling faculties. So faith and concentration is quiet type. Faith and concentration. Effort and wisdom is active type. So if your mind is very active, trying to increase concentration and effort. If your mind is very quiet, like something sleepy, so if so, trying to have effort and wisdom. But remembrance always need, not having as a excessiveness. So today I want to say about 7 enlightenment factors. Saddha Bojjhanga in Bali. 7 enlightenment factors. So some are the same as controlling faculties. So 3 active types, 4 quiet types. So 3 active types are number 1, Dhamma Vichaya Sambojjhanga. Dhamma investigating enlightenment factors, or enlightenment factors of investigating Dhamma. That is the same as Panya, wisdom, in a controlling faculty. So Panya. So Panya we have said, knowing about this breath, understanding it is a good deed, can produce a good result. So if you know, you understand, then that is the enlightenment factors in this practicing. But if you will practice furthermore, you need to understand your object. For example, discerning materiality. What is materiality? How to practice? Also you should know as a good deed, something like this. If you want to discern mentality, what are mentalities? How to practice? You should know. So, but now we are practicing breathing and meditation. You should know breathing as an object. Also, you should know it is a good deed. It is a good deed will produce a good result. So, that is already in the controlling faculty, one of enlightenment factor. So next one is Viriya Sambojjhanga. The enlightenment factor of effort or effort enlightenment factor. So that is making effort. Lazy one cannot. Lazy one release the mind, where it go, let it go. Not calling back. So don't want to keep the mind, don't want to hold a burden, like keeping in the mind in one place, like holding a burden. No, you cannot drop down, cannot stay easily. Something, a little effort you need to pay attention that. It is enlightenment factors. Another factor, active factor, is piti, join. You need to join with your object. So in this case, breathing meditation, you trying to enjoy, trying to be happy with this object. If you practice furthermore, there are many objects like materialities and mentalities, cause and effect. With this object, focusing on those objects, you should be happy. If you are not happy, you may not be able to stay on that object. You may not know. So, how to be happy? How to produce joy? So, not only in this case, in the daily life also, we need to have a joy, piti, or rapture. Some translate rapture, some translate joy, like that, satisfying with the object. So, to be like this, in the Mahāsaṭṭipāṭana Sutta commentary instruct how to get piti. So, reflecting Buddha's qualities, like Iti-piso Bhagava, Arahant, Sammasambuddha, or one factor is a Buddha. So, have a definition. Buddha has the best qualities, many, not just one. So if you understand that, if you are focusing on those objects, repeating in the mind again and again, so those persons those people are happy. Those people are happy. So very happy, because always taking a very good object, very good qualities of the most superior person. So, because of this, if you reflect Buddha's qualities, it is very possible to be happy. Next one is Dhamma's quality. Swakkhato Bhagavata Dhammo, Sandaittiko, something like this. First quality is Swakkhato. Dhamma is well taught. Well taught. Well taught means according to saying will happen. This is a bad deed, will produce a bad result. So if someone do these jobs, surely will get bad result. This is a good deed. If you do that, you will have a good result. If so, surely will get a good result. Saying and reality is the same. Some teachings are saying and reality is different. According to saying will not happen. So, but Buddha's teachings are according to saying will happen for those who follow Buddha's teaching. So that means well taught. So something like that. Those are one of Buddha's quality, Dhamma's quality. In the same way, Sangha's quality. Sangha is bhikkhu who improved in Dhamma, who already have enlightenment. Those are Sangha, noble bhikkhus. So not ordinary bhikkhus. So ordinary bhikkhu, very similar to noble bhikkhus. The same rule, the same morality we have to follow. The same view also. Our view and the noble Sangha's view is the same. Rule also the same, trying to follow. But a noble person may not break the rule intentionally. The view may not change. Ordinary bhikkhu sometimes may change. Also sometimes may break the rule, but have to recover according to teaching. So, ordinary bhikkhus are like maybe like a statue. Buddha is a real Buddha. Statue is to remember, to guess Buddha or to imagine Buddha. So in the same way, ordinary bhikkhus, you can imagine real Sangha, because wearing is the same, following rule is the same, having in view also the same. So Sangha's quality is, one of the quality is the field to plant, the seed of merit, the seed of wholesome deeds. If you do wholesomeness or donation something towards Sangha, your seed will grow up. Because of their morality, because of their right view. So another one is sila. You practice, trying to practice sila long time. If you practice sila long time, surely you reflect again those things. You will be happy. I'm long time I have practiced. I never killed, never steal, like that, never drank alcohol. Long times ago, something like this. If you think in this way, will be happy. So another one is chaga. Chaga is relinquishing, donating, generosity. So here mentioned in the famine time, or the famine time is the time difficult to get food. So you offer something superior food towards the fellow monks. After that, reflect. So also, you can also do something relinquishment or donating or generosity towards you respect or you venerate. So you reflect that it can produce happiness. So next one is Devadanosati, reflecting qualities of the Deva. So who has qualities like faith, wisdom, knowledge, Dhamma knowledge, morality, they were reborn as a Deva. Those qualities I have, like that. Means I can be Deva. Deva is a celestial beings, heavenly beings. So those people who has morality, wisdom, faith, they can reborn as a Deva, become Deva. I also have such a quality. If you reflect Gananga, it will make happiness or joy. Next one is Upasamānosati. Upasamānosati is peacefulness or cessation of defilements. So some bhikkhus stay in the forest, practice moralities, controlling faculties, practice jhanas. One thing is their concentration very strong. Also they are restrained. Don't see here and there, don't listen here and there. Not associate with many people. So they can be, they can stop defilements a very long time. Not uproot, but never come out like that because of long time. Staying in the forest, controlling mind, having concentration. So, I never have anger long time, and I never have greed long time. If I reflect cessation of defilements in this way, will be happy. So, normally if not reflect, although long time, because not reflect the benefit, so not sure will be happy. If reflect, can be happy. Another one is avoiding drawing people. Drawing people means some people are not have faith, not have believing in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. How to know? So some people make a flower beautifully to donate to Buddha. Water or preparing or cleaning, usually they do. So those are not dry because they have a saddha or faith in the Buddha. Their mind is like a wet, may say wet, not dry. So by seeing those people, associating with those people, we can be happy. Some people are not like that. they do unrespectfully, literally only, not respectfully they are doing, means they don't have a faith much, a bit dry. So if someone associated with those people, may not be happy. So because of this, to avoid dry basa, I may translate dry. Next one is like Sineta Bokla. Sineta Bokla is may say wet basa, not so dry, because of his mind is soft, because of believing, because of faith in the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, respectfully going, paying in respect, preparing flowers, waters, like that. So if we have chance to see, if we have chance to associate with those people, it is very possible to be happy. Another thing is to reflect suttas which can produce faith. Some suttas are explaining Buddha's quality, Dhamma's quality, like something successful story. So if we reflect those suttas, we will be happy. So teachings may have two types basically. Some things are mentioning about the goodness. The other things are like making fear you. If you don't practice, or you will be old, or something like that. You will be reborn in an awful state. That is to produce effort, not to produce faith. So some suttas are someone doing good deed, reborn in heavenly life, or free from defilements. Those are like can make the mind to be happy. So reflect those suttas. Teachers are also the same. Some teachers are focusing on to say effort point. You like a dangerous thing they want to show. Some bhikkhus are not like that. They are just focusing good deed. If you do like that, you will be reborn in heavenly life or Brahma realm, or get liberation, something like this. So you choose. Do you want to produce effort, or do you want to produce faith or happiness? It is different. So you reflect those suttas which can produce faith or joy. So another thing is you should incline to be happy. Although sitting or standing, want to be happy. Want to be happy. You learn some people staying happily. Oh, I should be like this. So if we incline in this way, if we want to be happy, it is possible to be happy. So yeah, that is the general things to produce piti. So for the Anapana, you should see as a positive. This is a good object. If something is good, you should mark. Oh, it is very good. The mind is very peaceful. Make happy. So if so, you will be happy. And so it is active type: wisdom, effort, and joy. So if you are lazy, you try to produce wisdom or effort or joy, or all together, do a lot. So next one is next three is to quiet. Sometimes our mind very active or very hurry. If so, we may need to quiet it down. So to have enlightenment, so the mind need to be balanced. So those are passaddhi. Passaddhi is tranquility. Tranquility. Need to be tranquil. Need to be peaceful. So sometimes some people are meditating very worried. Whether I'm successful or not, or something like this. Very hurry or something. So if so, the mind cannot peace, cannot balance. So how to do? So here mentioned as a general, eating good food. So you go to retreat, if the food it is not good, you may not be peaceful. If food is good, it is very possible to be peaceful. you find to have good food if you are not peaceful. So another one is Uddu Sukha, weather. Weather also need to be nice weather. If the weather is very hot, very cold, you cannot be peaceful. So you should stay another nice weather. Next one is Iryapata Sukha, bodily posture. Should not be sitting a long time or standing a long time. If so, you will not be peaceful. So if you want to be peaceful, you should sit according to your energy, according to your strength. So if it's very suffering, maybe you may need to get up, walk, so become peaceful. So if you very making strict and will sit 2 hours, already something stress. So according to strength, I will sit. If numb or something, get up or walking, if so, can be peaceful. Should not be very excessive. So next one is Mijjata Payoga. Even own self or others. So trying to understand like something middle way. Middle way means we have something to worry or to be very happy. If we can focus. So some people worrying future or some people thinking own self very good. So those minds are not middle way. Something very happy or very, very sad. So middle way is even own self or others. Anything happen according to karma. Something like this. Who know about the future will go according to karma. So other people also may be good now, maybe bad. But nobody can say always bad, always good. So according to karma, they will be. So sometimes we think about the future, everything's not sure. We may be worried. Sometimes we have to think, oh, I will go according to karma. You also will go according to karma. So although something you are good very much, not so sure. No. We have many problems possible to encounter. So because of this, although situations are bad, not so sure always will be bad. So in the same way, although other people are very good, they are not so sure will be very good all the time. So all are based on karma will be. So if so, although something good may not be so excited, although something is bad may not be so sad, the mind will be middle. If so, it is possible to produce tranquility. Another thing is Sarada Kaya Bhokla Parivachana in Bali. So avoid like unpeaceful person. Some people, want to harm others, even saying a little bit. So other people doesn't like, he want to say something. Some people are not like that, saying nicely, although you are something maybe sad, because of his saying you will be happy. So some people are always want to harm something. Even own self, they think always negative. Others also the same. So if you want to be peaceful, you should not associate with them. Maybe even seeing movies. Some people that want to see scary movies or boxers. So that means their mind is don't like peacefulness. So some people may see something, how to say, very gentle movie, even that. So you should associate peaceful person. You should not associate someone who want to harm. So another thing is you should incline to be peace. If so, you can produce peacefulness. I think we are talking quite a lot. So we want to meditate. Now we have listened one factor to quiet down. If the mind is very active, you're trying to be quieted down. So in the controlling factors, trying to believe what you do, trying to have a concentration, don't want to think other things. Another thing is tranquility. like I want to be peace. If because of long sitting, if you pain, just to stand up and walk and sit again. If so, your mind may be quiet. So it is to balance. If we can balance our mind, we may be able to sit longer time peacefully. Okay, we will start to sit.